Okay, let's hope it's working. Let's hope it's working now. It wasn't working last time. Let me just make sure. We're on here to on the second channel to talk a little bit about the movie, and I just sent some of you over here from Instagram. Let's see. I don't use this channel as much, but this is a channel that I want to do updates. All right, so we have some people over here already. How's it going? All right, so I think it's working. Didn't work a second ago. All right, so we got some people over here now. All right, so let me just put this on. You know, last time the quality wasn't that good. I don't know what's going on here with that. Let's bump it up in quality. All right, so if you're just joining us, I was over on Instagram live talking about the movie. What movie, if you guys are just joining me? The movie that I wrote for the Vegan Zombie about 10 years ago. That's how it all came about. I wrote a script for a zombie movie way back in early 2009, and I wanted to make that movie, and I knew I had to do a few things in order to make the movie the way I wanted to make the movie. I knew it had to be a quality movie, but it was going to be very low budget. So at the time, you know, I've always been I've always loved making movies with my friends and family. You know, I had camcorders and movie cameras since the time I was a little kid. But I didn't know how to edit and stuff like the pros did it. So I just wanted to learn for the time being. And the best way to do that was just to go out there and make content, make movies. So that's when I started. That gave me the idea to make the Vegan Zombie YouTube channel. And at the time, it was just primarily a cooking channel. And that way I could share my vegan recipes, but at the same time, learn how to direct and set up and edit movies for the purpose of someday making my movie. So here we are, almost 10 years later, and for those of you who haven't heard the story, I'm going to reiterate a little bit of it, but I was given an amazing once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, and I was contacted by Brooklyn Hudson, who is a award-winning best-selling author and director out in the LA area. I currently live in Syracuse, New York, where I was born and raised. And she was interested in my movie, my script, The Vegan Zombie, and wanted to know if I wanted to shoot the movie professionally. And of course, I went and I dug up my script, which I hadn't really looked at in all those years. It was only about 40 pages. So last month I took probably 2 weeks, all day, every day, like until the sun came up, and I rewrote a lot of that script. And made it twice as long as it was, and now it's a feature-length movie, and we are going to, like, in a nutshell, we are going to be shooting that movie, and we're going to be doing that this October. We plan on releasing the movie next late summer, early fall. The movie is going to be a professionally shot movie, professionally done, with a professional cast. Iconic actors from some of my, a few of my all-time favorite movies, which again I've already talked about this on the Instagram live, but I still feel like it's a dream, and I haven't woken up from it yet. So yeah, we're making this movie. It's happening. What we're doing now is my team is telling me that our Kickstarter, we're doing partial fan funded on this one. And for you guys that have been following the Vegan Zombie for a few years now, you'll remember that back in 2013, we did a Kickstarter for the cookbook, the Cook and Survive cookbook, which I don't see one over here. There it is. The cookbook that we did, right there. So that was a huge success on Kickstarter for the cookbook. So now here we are, years later, and we're doing another one for the movie, and it's going to go live. It's going to launch, from what I hear, either tomorrow or the next day, and I'm super excited about that. But we need as much help as we can get. We we need help from you guys. You guys are the people that make this happen. So, you know, donation, sharing, if you guys own or run podcasts or YouTube channels where we could do interviews and get the word out there. This is a zombie movie. It's got a vegan theme to it. It's going to make people think, and it's going to get the vegan message out to the masses, because this will be in Netflix. It will be, we're hoping that it's going to be in theaters, and we have top tier representation to make that happen. So it's not something that is, you know, out of our reach. And when I say in theaters worldwide. So very, very excited about that. Let me read some questions over here. Let's see. No questions yet. Okay. So, does anybody have any questions? I mean, I know this, for me, like, I'm still trying to, you know, grasp the reality of it. I mean, this is not something that happens every day to everybody. So, so yeah, I'm super excited that I'm going to be filming this movie, and with some of these awesome people. So we got Brooklyn in the chat right now. Brooklyn is going to be the co-director. She also co-wrote some of the script after I finished the 99 pages or whatever we did. So we have really good talent on board here, and what we're looking for now is the help of you guys. This is what we're looking for. When the Kickstarter goes up, we're looking to, for those of you that know Kickstarter, you know you got to hit hard on the first day, and that's what we're looking for. So anybody that can share this or donate, whatever. This movie, again, this isn't for just to fulfill my dreams. This is going to be an amazing movie that it's going to change the way people think. It's got the vegan message. We're not afraid to put the vegan message out there, but at the same time also be a thriller, a horror movie. It's going to be from the research we've done, I believe it's going to be the first of its kind to use all vegan products throughout the entire movie. It's only going to be vegan products. We're using 100% vegan catering on set. And even the makeup guy is going to be doing vegan makeup. And where will it be shot? Asked Danielle. It's going to be shot here, my hometown, Syracuse, New York. The majority of it. We are probably going to shoot a couple scenes at one of my friend's farm sanctuaries. That's the other thing. So after the movie has been paid for and out there, the proceeds the movie itself makes, a certain amount of those proceeds are going to go to animal welfare. So, so that's amazing too. Let's see. I can tell you again, if you guys didn't hear on the last stream I did, one of the actors that I can divulge their names is good old Indy the Pup. Indy the Pup will be in it. Yeah, any news outlets is what we're looking for. We do have press packages if you are a news outlet or if you're a podcaster or anything like that. We really need all the help we can get. I mean, all the way to the top tier. Anybody that can do anything as far as get the word out, that's the biggest thing right now. We have an amazing movie. We have an amazing cast. I'm actually in disbelief that the script, like, I'm like, wow, I can't believe this came out of my brain. Like, this is, like, I can't wait to share it with you guys. But at the same time, we can't do this without the funding. But after this, like, I mean, there's like the sky is the limit. We just got to prove ourselves on the first one. That's the other thing. It's going to be, this is going to be out there to the masses, like everybody, like, you know, the people that normally wouldn't want to have anything to do with veganism or anything. Once they go see this movie, there's a few parts in this movie that it's inevitable. It's going to make you think. It's not going to, you know, push it in your face. It's not going to be one of those, you know, like, it's not going to show that kind of stuff, but it's going to be like, wow, I never thought of that. Like, I don't think I can go out and eat a burger after this, like that kind of thing. And thank you guys. Thank you so much Sounds like a Rob Zombie set. Yes, exactly. With all the vegan food, Rob Zombie being a vegan himself, huge, huge fan here. Brooklyn just announced George Schminke is going to be our makeup artist. If you guys know George, he was on the sci-fi original Face Off. He made it to the very end, so he's an amazing special effects guy. I will do behind the scenes YouTube videos. We're going to be also doing behind the scenes that will go with one of the perks. So you purchase one of the perks on Kickstarter and you'll get a download of the movie as well as a download of behind the scenes. But yes, I do plan on doing, because my YouTube is going, like, I'm going to be super busy on set every day from the time we start filming it till wrap. And unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to do the videos that I normally do, like the cooking videos or the, on a budget video, whatever you see me do on my channel. It's going to be all different, but hopefully you guys are going to want to follow it anyway, because we're going to be on the set of the movie. We are going to be showing you the food that we're catering. Maybe we'll do an interview or two with me and one of the actors or something like that. I don't know. We're going to be doing something every day though, so don't worry. We're still going to be doing that. Well, thank you, Amanda. I'm glad you kind of like my channel. Welcome to the channel. You came at the right time. Yeah. The Kissed Vegan says maybe Jeffree Star would be interested in helping you get the word out. He is vegan and reaches out. That would be amazing if you get the word out for us. Let's see. What else do we have? That's what we're really counting on right now is the help of of you guys to help out with this, the Kickstarter and everything. I'd hate to have this awesome idea and not show it to the world. Yes, I will be starring in the movie as well. So the people that I can tell you is me and my dog. So this will be like getting the movie out there for the masses. It's basically like buying a ticket to go see the movie before the movie comes out. We will be getting investors and stuff like that. So products and stuff like that. We want to put all vegan products in the movie. Actually, we won't put any non-vegan products in the movie, so you don't have to worry about anything like that. And again, this is all you guys. This is all up to you. You can share it for us if you can't fund it, can't help fund it. Share it, or if you know somebody, like I said, that has a podcast or a YouTube channel that wants an interview, and we could plug it that way. We just want to get the word out there right now. And then the Kickstarter is, from what I hear from the team, it's going to go live. It looks like tomorrow, if not tomorrow, Tuesday, and we're gonna have to hit it hard right from the time it comes out till the time it ends. So yeah, super duper excited. Yeah, I kind of mentioned it a little bit in the last video that I just put up a couple hours ago. If you haven't seen that, I went to Aldi because Aldi has a bunch of new vegan products. So definitely check that out if you guys missed it. The last time Aldi had new products, which was earlier on the beginning of the year, they only had it for a limited time. But so what I'm saying is, I don't know if it's going to be permanent. So if you have an Aldi around you and you're interested in getting any of those products, you better go there while they're out. The other thing is, as I mentioned the movie a little bit at the end of that video, I give you a little teaser clip from the Kickstarter video that will be live either tomorrow or the next day. So you can go check that out. Does anybody have any questions? I know I don't really usually talk about like the movie aspect. We're normally talking about vegan stuff or YouTube, whatever. But this is so much different now. And although I can't answer all questions this time, I can answer a lot of them. So if anybody has any questions, what we're doing. Other than that, yeah, I'm going to be doing these more often because while the Kickstarter is running, I'll probably be doing these a few times a week, going live with you guys. If there's any updates, we'll be talking about that. And hopefully halfway through the Kickstarter, we can announce some of the actors, and maybe I'll even be able to get some video footage with some of those actors. The basic plot is well, you know what? The basic plot, if you guys are familiar with my cookbook, it's a very condensed version of the beginning of the cookbook. There's a little comic, there's a little story, a zombie story. And although it's not, I mean, there's definitely more substance to the movie, this is basically the gist of it. It's a zombie apocalypse that is brought on by the meat and dairy that the people eat. And we got to figure out how to stop that. And that's the basic plot of the movie. There's a lot more to it. I want to share so much more. But like I said, I'll be, I already said this in the Kickstarter video, which you have not seen yet, but you will see in the next couple days. And basically that is, the movie is I wrote it from everything that all of my experience from when I was little, like my all-time favorite movie going to see when I was a little kid that changed my life was E.T. And then just growing up like in the late 70s, early 80s and just making films with my friends and my brothers and sister and my dad. My dad inspired me to do a lot of this because he was making movies before I was even born. And I don't mean professional movies. He did it with a Super 8 camera. And we would have movie nights where, and this is a film camera. This isn't, we couldn't pull out like a cell phone. They didn't exist back then. So this is a product of my upbringing and making this movie from some of the things that I love and some of the things that inspired me making this movie. And this movie, if done right, if we can get the funding to get this going in time for our very fast pre-production, it will make people laugh and cry and jump, and probably most of all, it'll make you think. It'll make you think about the decisions that you make every day. So I'm really happy because this isn't like your just normal gory slasher movie where there's really no plot. There's an incredible plot to it. There's an incredible story to it, and I hope that kind of answers a little bit of the plot. I mean, it's not really getting in detail at this point. Rose says, is this my new movie channel now? Well, it's not so much my movie channel. This is my second channel that I made it way back in the day, a few years after I made the Vegan Zombie channel, just to do other things like vlogs and stuff that I never originally wanted to do on the main channel. But the main channel is more of that now. I do vlogs on there, but this is so I don't know, maybe congest the main channel. I can come on here and not really worry about the videos that I could do a couple videos a day on here and not get people like, oh, there's too many videos, unsubscribe. So, the main channel is mainly for, the content that you're pretty much used to. This channel is for coming on and just doing whatever, vlogs, sometimes I'll do things that aren't even related to veganism. I mean, yes, I'm vegan. I'm always going to be a vegan. I live my life as a vegan, but that doesn't define me 100%. Like, there's more to me than just being a vegan. So maybe I want to talk about horror movies or something like that. So I come to this channel and do that because I found when I do it on the main channel, there's really not a lot of engagement. The views are really low. So why don't I just do what I do on the main channel? Now I'm rambling, so let's go to another question. Jennifer just bought the book at the Veg Fest in Buffalo, which I was just at. Well, that was like a week ago, right? Yeah. Thank you for buying the book, Jennifer. It was nice meeting you, and I'm glad you liked the book. Let's see what else. Um, it. I didn't hear that. I'm talking to Ather Dream Seeker. Wants to know, is there a big concern about wasting disease jumping to humans from consumption of venison and that mad cow disease? Is this a natural source of inspiration? I do have a very scientific breakdown of why this could, obviously it's sci-fi, but it could be a plausible thing. So I want to make this as realistic as possible and try to hit home and make people think. But yes, I have a very scientific breakdown. There's parts of it that are very similar to the mad cow thing, but no, that's not how I got my inspiration. I kind of just, I'm a huge science nerd myself. Biology was like my favorite subject, and I have like a very photographic memory, and it was one of my favorite subjects. And I just took the knowledge that I learned like 20 years ago in college, and I just kind of applied it to zombies. Shane Dawson has a YouTube channel and has been around for a long time. I'm familiar with Shane. He has a large audience and likes to help people that are putting positive message in the world. Well, maybe we could reach out to Shane Dawson. I don't think he's probably watching this right now, but if you are Shane, I'd love to work with you. Get the message out. Let's do an interview, something. I don't know. Is your family going to have cameos? Possibly the Ma and the Pa. I don't know about the rest of them. Just watching this on. Can we expect to see any famous vegans? I tried to get a couple really famous vegans. I did have a couple connections to them. Unfortunately, the ones I tried to get are really busy and can't do it. Although there will be, hopefully, a famous doctor. Well, I can't say the name yet because we haven't confirmed it, but hopefully we have a part. Let's just say that we have a part for a famous vegan. We have 2 parts that I wrote for a famous vegan. So yeah, excited about that. Hopefully we can get the person we want. Thank you for all the congrats there. We really want this to be a success, not just for me, but for everybody. Like I said, this is going to be an entertaining, thought-provoking movie for the world. And there aren't very many, if any. There's a lot of documentaries, don't get me wrong, but there's no like mainstream movies out there that carry the vegan message like the way, especially horror movies and stuff. So, and like I said, I'm not really sure if this really is considered a horror movie or a thriller, because it plays more like a thriller. Although it is zombies, it's not like it's like not like Friday the 13th where Jason goes around and just kills everybody. That's not how it is. There's a lot of thought to this movie, from the beginning to the end, and hopefully we can take what's up here and put it on the big screen the way I want it, and hopefully we can do sequels and stuff like that. But right now we're just working one step at a time. And are there 2 parts for Ryan and Ange? I was actually just talking to Ange earlier. I'm supposed to call her later. We're talking about Ange and Ryan of Happy Healthy Vegan, if you guys are clueless to what we're talking about. Also, Dream Seeker, yes, getting in touch with Plant-Based News. That's one of the outlets that I am trying to get a hold of to hopefully spread this message. Hi, Leah. Is the movie scary? Well, that's relevant. I don't think a lot of movies today are scary. So for me, no, it's not scary. But it is a zombie movie. If these kind of movies scare you, it's going to be much scarier than, like, let's say Shaun of the Dead or Night of the Living Dead, Dawn of the Dead, the original. So I don't know. Can you watch The Walking Dead or 28 Days Later or anything like that? If not, then yes, it might be scary. But you can always know that you'll be seeing me on the big screen. So, like, you could kind of just say, hey, I kind of know you from YouTube, and there's Indy the Pup. So, I mean, I'd love it for everybody to watch it, whether they like horror movies or not. But I understand that a lot of people don't like horror. Horror is one of my passions, and that's where the vegan zombie came from. although the Vegan Zombie YouTube channel is completely family and kid friendly, this won't be. So, don't expect to go in and see like a rated G zombie movie. This is definitely going to have like probably an R rating. But that's what we need. That's what we need to get it out to the mainstream, to get people to think, and that's what it's all about. Oh, absolutely. I think, Danielle, that it'll make other people think and encourage others to think vegan when they're making other movies. Like, some people might think, oh, that's too hard to do. We can't, there's no way. But we're going to make it happen, and we're going to show people that, hey, it's not that hard. And yes, we can still make delicious food. The catering will still make delicious food. Because, it's not realistic. Like, not everybody that will be on the crew will be vegan, and we can't force people to go vegan, but we can inspire them to go vegan. We can have like, hey, I know you're not vegan, but today we're going to have delicious, Beyond Burgers and ziti and, your bean salad and tacos, like whatever. I don't know, but it's going to be good. And I'm going to be vlogging it. So I know I'm in most of the scenes. So when I'm not doing that, we're going to have, vlogs going. Because when I'm not acting, I'll be directing. And when I'm not directing, Brooklyn will be directing. Brooklyn is in the chat right now, by the way. She is the award-winning, best-selling author, and she's also an award-winning director. So happy to have her on the team as well. The Walking Dead started on E4 in England tonight. Fear the Walking Dead. I still have to catch up, I think, on the last season. And I also have to catch up on the last season. I have to catch up on the last season of The Walking Dead as well. So again, I just want to reiterate, if you guys if you guys just joined us, the Kickstarter will be launching in the next day or two, and what we're really looking for is if you have or know somebody that has a podcast, whether it's a vegan podcast or a horror-related podcast, or just somebody wants to interview and get the word out to their audience about this. That's what we're looking for. I'm willing to do interviews with just about anybody that can, share the message right now. If you have YouTube channels where you do interviews, like if you've seen my channel, I've done tons of interviews with people. We could do it that way, just trying to, or if you just want to write something up, that's fine too. Dream Seeker says, I upped my tofu intake with the help of curry. The key is pressing the pan, frying the tofu before adding in the sauce. I love making tofu, and I love making curry, and I got a few videos out there which shows you how to do it. If you want to check out that, one of my favorite recipes is my my tofu curry recipe. Let's see what else. Yeah, exactly. APUZ13 says, will this be a movie for non-vegans? My brother-in-law and his daughter are huge zombie fans, but not much into veganism. Absolutely, it's a real zombie movie, and the message kind of comes through, later on in the movie. I mean, there's hints of it throughout the movie, but it's not really pushing it in your face. It's kind of showing you, it's making you think is what it's doing. So yeah, it's an entertaining zombie movie, and it's got a vegan theme to it. So there's really no reason for anybody not to want to watch this, unless they're just really stubborn and they're trying to, avoid veganism. But it's not like, it's not like they would even really know that this movie was about veganism before they saw it, because the name of the movie is not The Vegan Zombie. In fact, we don't have much out there right now on the social media, but if you guys want to check out updates and stay in the loop, you can go follow the social media. I'll tell you the name of the movie. I can't tell you why, but I can tell you the name. All I can tell you is you got to watch the movie to know why. But the name of the movie is called, Hey Brooklyn, can I talk about the movie? Can I talk about the name? I got Brooklyn over here talking to me on the chats. What do you think? I'm thinking yes. Okay, so the name of the movie is the letter A, 44. Go over to Instagram and Facebook and type in A44 movie and go follow that. And that's how, there's really nothing on it right now, so don't, you know, we need to update things as they move along. But right now there's not much, but that's where you'll follow the movie and our progress and anything that we see fit. So A44. I know it does. It makes you think, right? It makes you inquisitive about what that movie is about. Because if I said it was just a vegan zombie, all of you guys want to see it, but the people that aren't vegan, they're going to be like, I'm not going to watch that movie. You will watch it, and I'll stay home. And certain people won't go see it. But if I call it A44, now you're like, what's that movie about? I kind of want to know. Let's go watch it. So yeah, it's and it is A44 for a reason. And once you watch the movie, you'll be like, wow, I want to see part 2. Hopefully. What else can I say before I go jump into a cold shower because it's like 100 degrees right here? Let's see what else we have here. Yeah, I think that I'm trying to get the word out to all outlets. So, Veg Mag, PETA, anybody that wants to spread this word, it's going to be doing so for ultimately, this is going to make a difference. This is going to help animals in the thought that it's going to change people's minds. It's also we're going to take a certain amount of those proceeds to help the animals. So it's not just done in vain. And it's not just something for me to, like I said in the Instagram story, this is no longer just my movie. Yes, I created it, but now it's going out to the world. It's all of our movie, and this is why we need your guys' help. And if you guys want to be part of something that's amazing, hopefully, years down the road, you'll see what this movie potentially could do. We're not afraid like some of the other mainstream movies about not wanting to put a vegan message out there, but it's time. Vegan is the future. I mean, look at vegan is the future. But yeah, it's time. 2019. It's definitely not too early, and it's not too late. I've seen veganism come a long way in my many years of veganism, and it's finally the time. So, a lot of blood, sweat, and tears. Was there any blood? Yeah, probably. Of last 10 years, dedicated my life to making something that I was passionate about, that I felt made a difference, and that is the Vegan Zombie. This whole channel came about. The whole reason why I'm talking to you guys is because I had an idea and I wrote a script for a movie. That's why I have a YouTube channel. This movie is finally going to see the light of day, and hopefully you guys can help that happen a lot faster than we could do it on our own. So will you have a love interest or hook up in the movie? Most horror movies always have some kind of love sex scene. There's going to be something like that. I don't want to give too much away, but there is something that you're probably not... There's something even bigger than that. And I don't want to say it because I don't... Yeah, I'm not gonna say what exactly it is, but it's... I don't know if many people would guess it, but to me, it's bigger than that. It's bigger than that. And I guess the only clue I could give you is there's something in it that is inspired by one of my all-time favorite movies. So that's all I can say. I like the image on the Facebook page. Thank you. That's myself and my dog Indy the German Shepherd, Indy the pup. That's where Neely. That's what we're hoping for, is that you guys tell everybody about this. The thing we don't want is we don't want you guys to forget, like get all excited about this and forget about it in the next day or two, because I know people can get really busy. So this is just kind of an announcement to say, hey, we're going to be launching this in the next day or two. Hopefully it's tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow afternoon you guys can go there and look at, whatever you want to do. If you guys want to hopefully donate to the Kickstarter. If you can't donate, I understand there's people that can't donate. If you can, we're really hoping that you can, because we need as much as possible to make this movie move forward. But if you can't, you can always share it. Even if you don't feel like you have a big audience, share it anyway. Just share it and tell people like what's going to, like, be part of something that's going to take off. Like, I can already see that this is going to be something big. And I just needed to get the right people involved to share it with the world. I mean, I've been sitting on this for like 10 years, knowing what I had, like knowing that it was something that wasn't going away. And the reason why was because, I knew that not everybody likes zombies, but zombies have been around as far as George Romero made them for 50 years going strong. And they've always been there in our, culture, and they're not going away. So, like, again, whether you like zombies or not, there's still a huge market for zombies. But also is veganism. Like, I have been a vegan for well over 2 decades, and I've seen it grow. And veganism isn't a diet. It's not a fad. It's not something that's going to come and go like an Atkins diet. It's a lifestyle, and it's only getting bigger and bigger. And it's backed up by scientific facts and experiences and all these testimonials. It's something that's not going to go away. It's only going to get bigger and bigger. And this is something that I told John when, for those of you who don't know John, because you're new to the channel, John was the original host of my show. I came to him first after I made the script, and I told John, I said, John, I have an amazing idea for a YouTube channel. Do you want to be the host? Do you want to be the chef? And he's like, yeah, let's do this. So John was the host of the show back in the day, and I told him, I'm like, look, this is going to be really slow, and it's going to catch on really slow. It's going to move along slow, but it's going to be something. Like, it's unique, and I think a lot of people are going to, not everybody, but I think a lot of people are going to like this idea if we do it right. And finally, I'm able to make the movie come to the big screen, to make the movie come. I didn't ever think I would make it on the big screen. I thought maybe I would get to the point where, like, I had, the right friends and just enough, camera equipment and the expertise, in my own head to, make a backyard movie kind of thing. But I never thought that, I would get in touch with, or whatever, like, I would get them to get in touch with me about doing a real movie that will be, shown to the masses, to the world. So, I'm more excited than I might seem, because I've already had 2 months to take all this in. But you can imagine, for the first couple weeks, I couldn't sleep. This is like, I thought it was a dream. I'm like, am I going to wake up? And I did. I woke up every day for 2 months. So, can we see Indy? Indy's downstairs. Hey, Indy, where are you? Oh, no, he's right here. Come here. Come here. They want to see you. They want to see you. You're the star of the show. What are you doing? What are you doing? Hey, look it. Come on over here. No, I don't. They don't want to see your back. They want to see your face. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. There you are. Look at this. Look at the kitty. Look at the kitty. Right here. That's about as much as you're gonna. So we really need to work on him for the movie. No, it's not gonna be all good. He loves being around me, and this isn't gonna be like a Hollywood set. It is, but it isn't. We're doing it here. So he's under good care while we film with him. So when I say no animals will be hurt on set, I 100% mean he's going to be he loves being around people, so he'll have the time of his life, and there'll probably be a bin of carrots for him, so he loves carrots. What else do we have? He is hot and sleepy. Francie, that's okay that you're late. We're just talking about the movie, the vegan zombie movie. Hummus Hero likes my shirt. This is the Future is Vegan, Back to the Future shirt by my friend Alba Paris. If you guys want to go check her out, she's got some amazing designs. Alba Paris. Definitely an animal-loving Hollywood set. And Brooklyn is a. Why don't you just tell me what your title was with animals again? You were a rehabilitator for animals. Um, what exactly was the title? How long will the movie be? The movie will be about an hour and 40 minutes or so. So it won't be too long and it won't be too short. It'll be perfect. I personally, like, I love movies, but sometimes when I see a movie that's over 2 hours, I'm like, I really want to watch this, but I don't want to get into it right now, so I'll save it for later. But when I see a movie that's like an hour and a half, hour 40 minutes, I'm like, yeah, let's put it on. Where is John? I think John right now is at Mockingbird Farm Sanctuary watching the animals. Boom. Mockingbird Farm. How long will, oh, we already did that. Hello, Gomez. Uh, so she's still a wildlife rehabilitator. Rehabber. Rehabber. I'm like reading everything wrong now. We're starting to get into the, it's really hot in here. You see this beard? It's going to come off sooner or later. Maybe, maybe I'll do it live as the Kickstarter's going. Maybe we'll do a live video of me taking the beard off. And some of you want me to take the beard off and some of you don't. But it is coming off for the movie, so it has to come off anyway. The only reason I've been growing it because I thought, why don't we do it live? Why don't I just cut it live in front of you guys and shave it? Not tonight, but in the next coming weeks, we'll do that. Maybe. Unless you guys don't want to see it, then I'll just do it myself. What are we on? What are we on? We are on 42 minutes. So if there's no questions, then I will log off. Francie says, do you miss salt? I am not doing the no salt. I'm staying away from oil. I'm not really adding salt to anything, but I definitely will eat certain things that have sodium in them now. I don't think that was, I feel the same, so I don't think that was a problem for me. But I still keep it very minimal, like try to be under 1,500 milligrams per day. So. I didn't see that. That's kind of funny that I didn't even see that Christopher Lloyd had a 33-year anniversary picture, Back to the Future, and I'm wearing the shirt today, and that was coincidence. I just picked out the shirt that I wanted to wear today, and if you guys are interested, I uploaded a new video today. I know I said this at the beginning of the video, but we're 42 minutes in now, and so Aldi has new vegan products. If you guys are interested in those, I would go check out the video and then get to your Aldi because I don't know if it's permanent or temporary like the last, rollout of vegan products. So definitely check that out. And there is a little bit of a teaser at the end of my Kickstarter video for the movie, but nothing with the movie in it, but just kind of like me talking about what we're talking about right now. Gomez, my blood pressure is actually perfect and always has been. I don't remember what it was last time. It was absolute perfect. It was like 110 over whatever the perfect. I forget. I have to, but yeah, it was perfect. I just didn't memorize it. Only if you shave it, Charlotte. Do I ever come to Las Vegas? I would love. I've never been to Las Vegas. I would love to go there though. I hear they have a bunch of vegan options. I want to go there. Yeah, I was supposed to go there one time with Cesar when I was visiting out in LA. We were going to drive there, but we never did. Oh, I'll have to go check out that picture of Byron. What's my favorite variety of heirloom tomato? I really prefer the tomatoes on the vine, homegrown. Um, I believe we are looking into that, Dream Seeker. And the question is, for folks who don't watch horror films but still like horror-related merch, will there be figures and art and books planned? Yeah, I think that this could really be, um, that we could have, figures and T-shirts and maybe like lunch boxes, stuff like that. So, stuff I grew up with, I'd like to see be a part of the movie as well. I just want to be a kid again. Like I think I've always been a kid. I don't think I ever grew up, so that's not really hard for me. But yeah, I want to relive the experience again, and which makes me think of I can't wait to tell you guys who's in the movie. What was the issue again? Then the issue, Gomez, was the cholesterol, which is down to perfect now. Um, Dude, I want to hang out with you and Cesar. Maybe someday when I'm back out in the LA area, hanging out with good old Cesar, we'll do a maybe we'll do a meetup or something. I don't know. Um, I think that's what mine was too, somewhere around that. It was like 110 over 80 or 85 or 75. I don't remember. I'll have to check it out again. All right. If there's no more questions right now, I will let you guys go. We'll do more of these. I will announce this when the Kickstarter comes out. Again, just last call in case somebody joined us. If there's anybody that knows potential investors or people with podcasts so we can get the word out, I'm willing to do interviews, YouTube channels, anything like that. We just want to get the word out. We want as many people to share this as possible. It's important to get that going strong on the first day of a Kickstarter release. So yeah, that's what we're looking for. Thanks for watching, and I'm glad you guys are excited. You guys seem to be as excited as I am. So I will keep you guys up to date, and let's make this happen. I will see you guys soon. Have a good night, and definitely watch out for zombies.